getting softer, the fronds of the coconut tree does nothing but get harder. The ongoing crisis within the main opposition People's Democratic Party PDP has taken another turn. This time, the Wadata Plaza National Secretariat of the party turned to a battleground for access as rival factions moved to hold crucial meetings at the venue. The newly elected national chairman of the party, Tanimu Turaki SAN, had led the new National Working Committee and other stakeholders to the Secretariat for an inaugural meeting, while the factional National Secretary, Samuel Ayanwa, and other members also scheduled a meeting of their group at the Wadata Plaza on the same day. Fracas broke out as party chieftains and journalists started arriving at the Secretariat, prompting security agencies to fire gunshots and tear gas. After the fiasco, the Mohammed Abdurrahman-led faction suspended Governors Sheyi Makinde of Oyo and Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State and dissolved ESCOs of Oyo, Bauchi, Ekiti and Lagos states. Now let's share some moments in the crisis with you.
You left the outside inside. Go inside. Being backed by the police. We are surprised because at the point when the police allowed us in, our chairman praised them for impartiality. But here we are. We are here to sit in to see what will happen. Our property, we have been Teargas as governors. We have been molested in spite of our immunity in time and whatever that we have as leaders in our own right with our chairman. Well, it is for the nation to gauge the kind of democracy we have. That were privy to an information that people who have been expelled from our party are planning to come to our headquarters to disrupt our activities. And the Commissioner of Police, FCT, assured me upon his honor that they will do whatever is possible to protect us and guarantee us safe passage into our premises.
You know, in our usual operation, anytime we're having any BOT meeting or NEC meeting, we usually invite the security because of these big pockets around so they don't embarrass our members. So usually we write to all the security agencies for them to give us security to protect the office. That's why you see the number of police there. It's not the first time. It's not unusual. I wrote to all the security agencies on the 14th of November 2025 that we're going to have a BOT at NEC meeting. This NEC meeting here. I wrote to INEC as well with the acknowledgement. So, and they have been on the news, and they have to put on television and newspapers. So, I don't know where that all is coming from. So, if they decide, because on what premise is he coming to, as what?
I mean, the temperature at the PDP Secretariat, Wadata Plaza, was at its peak earlier today, and tear gas fired here and there. Total chaos. Biko, yesterday we talked about this, but first of all, did you foresee this, the chaos that happened this morning?
To an extent, yes, because I knew that the Makinde-led faction would also want to go there. And I knew that the Anyanwu-led faction would want to stake its claim. They have been there for some time. You know, after this crisis escalated, they've been they become the custodians of the Secretariat. So they knew that this new faction would also want to come to the place. So they went there early, and they got protection. And when things escalated, when the crowd was becoming too much, the police had no choice but to fire Teargas canisters. What I expected would happen was what happened, because this tit-for-tat expulsion suspension will continue. But the judge read out a list of people expelled. The other faction added his name to the list of people expelled. And what did they do? They also dissolved the ESCO, the party's ESCO, in states where the people that they have expelled are preeminent, like Oyo. They targeted Oyo, because Sheyi. They targeted Bauchi because of Bala, you know. So you see
Lagos as well.
I targeted Lagos, Ekiti, and even Yobe. So
And Zamfara.
And Zamfara, where the governor too supported the idea of expelling Wike and others. As I've said before, PDP left the sanitization of the party, left it too late. This will have begun around 2022, in the last quarter of 2022. But they didn't do anything. Now, it is too late in the day. The party has become a pale shadow of its former self. I doubt if there's anything anyone can do at this stage to rescue this party. This is a party that has effectively self-destruct. This is a party that incrementally is becoming unelectable. That is it. Well, because people now, how many people take the PDP seriously now, given what is going on there? Everybody is running away. The governors are running away. One of them will come into the APC tomorrow. That's the governor of Taraba. So the bandwagon effect is important in politics. If people are bailing from a party, they are running away from a party, it will be difficult for such a party to win future elections. Even the organization that helps you to win elections, they can't muster that kind of organization at this time when everyone is in disarray. Some of the people who are still in the party, they don't have electoral value. They are not known to win elections. Is Bode George known, for example, to win elections?
Well,
it's not known to win elections. It's not known. Kabiru Turaki, is he known to win elections? Even in his home state of Kebbi, his people fail to give him support to even emerge factional chairman. They denied him their support. So it's like somebody who does not even have a base. If you wanted to move against Wike, it should have been a long time ago.
Not now.
You are too scared stiff to take action against him. Now the party is on a free fall. It's at that time that you are now thinking of, you say you want to rescue the party. I'm sorry, they left it too late.
All right, now the other part of this is, where does this leave some governors, seeking re-election? Governors like maybe Governor Adeleke, of Osun, Governor Muftuan, Governor Daudalawal of Zamfara. Where does this leave these governors?
Well, some of the governors are smart. No, Adeleke didn't go to Ibadan for the convention.
Yes, he wasn't present.
He knows what he's doing. He's already discussing with our court party.
Oh, you have that on good authority?
Because, well, allegedly.
Oh, okay.
But because if they are trying to do early elections
Okay.
and early process to allow for all litigations to be concluded before swearing in. If that flies, that's what INEC is trying to push to the National Assembly. It means primaries, party primaries will happen in March.
March,
In March 2026. But for Adeleke's case, his own is peculiar because he has a 2026 election. And with the way they are going, PDP might end up becoming a Samfara situation that APC suffered, losing from governorship, I mean, not from National Assembly down to local government. APC won all the seats, but lost it to the PDP. I see that situation happening with anybody who has the PDP ticket nomination from, because
either faction.
Because is it Anyanwu? Is it Wike now?
Yes.
Or
Bala
and Sheyi? Now,
who will sign their form?
Who will sign the form? Now, see, the problem of PDP started in 2015 when they lost, when Jonathan lost to Buhari. They went, they were on the sick bed then. So in 2019, when they lost again, they went to ICU. 2023, when they lost to Ashwadu, they went to the morgue. Now, we are in 2025. Somebody said we are doing Fidao for 40 days. It is, PDP is dead. Because I don't see how they will come out of it. Now, see, expulsion, counter expulsion.
Okay.
And you saw what happened this morning. Wike showed them that no matter how early a farmer wakes up, the stumps, kukute, you will meet it at the distance. So Wike was there waiting for them. His team.
Well, anyway, gentlemen, we need to go on this quick break. And when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go away. Back is still journalist hangout. We're still talking the PDP. I mean, BK, the battle for the soul of the PDP deepens as both camps dig in. Do you think that PDP will survive, this crisis before 2027? He said the PDP has been buried already.
The party is in a terrible state. In some states, they don't even, they literally don't exist anymore. States where they used to be very strong. Their people have fled into the ruling party. I was in Edo State now. So many PDP members, those who used to make the party thick, they are now in the APC.
Delta.
And that's what is happening in other places too. It's like everyone is scared to remain in the party. It's like a house on fire. You have to escape. You will leave your belongings behind. If you value your life, you cannot decide to stay in a burning building. That's what it has become. But as I always say, even in matters like this, when people are losing their heads over the crisis in Rivers State, I used to say, look, this whole nonsense, the courts will resolve this whole nonsense. Was that not what happened in the end? The moment the final court in our country spoke, everybody started behaving himself. Exactly. Even the governor who was acting at that time, like nobody could talk to him. He became sober. And he was even thanking the president for his intervention. Because he knew without the president's intervention, Wike would have had him impeached and nothing will have happened. Some people will make a lot of noise, but the impeachment will stand. So in this case too, when we had a situation in which different courts, intervened in the PDP matter, courts of concurrent jurisdiction, it is a superior court that will now give a judgment that everyone will now be forced to abide by. It happened before with Alimodu Sheriff.
Okay.
No one can force himself on a party. At the end of the day, we will know the mainstream PDP because INEC has a decision to take. The courts will help INEC
to make that decision.
INEC will always look at, what's the last judgment? And that's what happened in the case of Zamfara. They allowed the election to take place. But the judgment came after the election. When a winner had clearly emerged. And what did we see? People who worked against the interest of the APC, those who lost out, waited for them. People like Kabiru Marafa, they said, let us come and see how you will win election today, because we're laughing, we're So Kabiru Marafa contested the election, wanted to go to the Senate. They said, Mabo, let us see whether you will win. So you can imagine somebody who had won election as governor. Koguna Guso, Muktari Shehu. How will he feel? He won the election. He was already being called excellency. Exactly. People were hailing him. Only for Kabiru Marafa's case at the Supreme Court to be litigated upon. And they lost everything, top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
They now said, okay, those of you, we will wait for you. So they waited. Kabiru Marafa thought even the by-election, he will be able to survive with the by-election. He said, come and win by-election, let me see.
We are here waiting.
Yeah, come on. He's the one who was boasting the other day that he will stop. Somebody who could not elect himself. He could not win the election into the Senate. So politics is a very interesting thing. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, we will know which faction
is the valid,
will be the mainstream faction. The same thing with the Labour Party. Okay. Labour Party is in a similar state.
Yeah. In the Nadi Usman and
yes, because look, we don't even know which one is genuine, but we will know.
There are about 3 in Labour.
We will know in the fullness of time. But at that time, the parties will probably have become too weak to make a strong showing in the election.
I mean, you're rounding up this conversation.
In Ibadan on Saturday,
yes,
we have 8 PDP governors. Only 5 of them were at that convention.
Yes.
That's Oyo, Adamawa, Plateau, Zamfara, and the Bauchi. Out of the 5 that were at the convention, 2 did not support the expulsion. So only 3, only 3. That's Makinde, Bala, and Dauda supported the expulsion. Just 3 out of 8. Adeleke, the dancing governor, and the man from Fubara, they abstained. So you can see that. And out of the 36 states, only 13 states abstained.
Chapters.
13 chapters abstained from the convention. So it tells you that all is not well. Like I said, it is Fidao that they are doing now. So it now depends on whether it's going to be 3 days, or 8 days, or 40 days.
Have they bath Janaza?
They have done. They have done that.
They've done Janaza.
They have done Janaza. I mean, it's buried already. But
all right,
we want to do whether 3 days or Fidao. That's what is left.
No hope.
And it's like the way you take over garages, NURTW. That's what happened this morning. Whoever had I think Makinde and Ebala mobilized their state house security.
So they are like bio-sources now.
Like so they took over. They took over from
all right, gentlemen.
who got there early.
Beautiful conversation. Mochijami, thank you so much for doing this with us. Thank you so much.
Always.
BKO, as always, thank you so much. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangouts on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.